Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So today we're not gonna work on this. Right now I'm waiting on a tool that I'm about to do some major work on this thing, but we will use this to fix something else. So come along. So as you can see behind me is a dryer and a washer. So right now they're not broken, but this dryer, I was able to use this to troubleshoot and fix this for $5. All right, let's get on. So whether your clothes dryer is a cheap version like this or one that costs thousands of dollars, it doesn't matter. The principle will still be the same. So in order to troubleshoot something, you have to understand how it's operate. That way you'll be able to, narrow down the problem. So I hope you like my homemade pointer that I stole from my wife's coat hanger. So this area is pretty much the control area. So on the expensive dryer, you will see all electronic with button. So, but this one is kind of like very cheap. So it's made out of combination of mechanical control. And there's actually a little computer back here. Hopefully we can see it once we open in the back. And then here, this is one of the most ignored item that most people, when they dry their clothes, they often forget about. It's the screen, the lint screens. See, last night I watched one load and collect this much, so it's still good. Right now, it's still good. But this is where the exhaust air coming out, to the outside. So it trapped the lint there. As you can see, it made of plastic, right? So it broke off. So I made a homemade handle to fix this instead I had to buy I'm pretty sure it's gonna be expensive just to buy that. But anyway, let's move on. Here is the front part of the dryer. It consists of the door, your drum, that which will spin. Let me see if it can spin for you here. See how it spins? I will show you what makes this thing spin when we get in the back. Normally you will see a switch, this switch. So whenever you open the door, it will stop spinning. That stops the drum from spinning. So this dryer is a gas operated dryer. How do you know? You can tell by the way it's plugged in. See, normally the electric dryer will have a bigger plug instead of this. See that? That's a regular 120 volt plug. Let me show you what a 240 plug looks like. See, that's a 240 volt plug. See how I have 3 prong, that kind of funky looking? That's 240 volts. So if you see a dryer that plug into something like that, that's electric dryer. So we're gonna go in the back and take a look what's behind it. Right now I already unplugged it, right? Whenever you work on appliance, unplug your appliance. And this is a gas dryer, so it also have this valve right here for the gas like going in. So right now, you see how it go up and down? That's been open. So in order to close this, you're gonna turn it sideways. Why do you need to close this? Because when you move this, see this line here? If something, if it cracked and it leaked, then it's already stopped right here. So you don't have problem. You need to know where that valve is in case something happened. You can shut it down, right? So I pull it out, and as you can see, in order to see anything, you have to take all these screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, dusty. You see what I got right there? All this come from this area right here. All that dust sitting right here. And also look at this, how nasty this is. So once in a while, you need to clean this. Vacuum it out, kind of you know, over time. I think I moved to this place 5 years ago. No, 8 years ago. So the problem I had with this, I think about 11 years ago. I fixed it with $5, and I will show you how I fix it. All right. Before we move on to open that up, you're gonna need this ohm meter that I already set into ohm, reading ohms. I will show you how to use that. And this one is a small toolkit that I bought from Walmart. I think it run around $10. This is more than enough for you to do small, you know, stuff around the house. See, it have a built-in handle that have all the screwdriver bit and all other stuff. So you should be able to open up pretty much all this stuff. All right. I'm gonna put this on time lapse. Right. Welcome back to the back side of the dryer. So I already took this out. There's a cover right here. That piece right there. Yeah, that covered it up. What you're looking at right now is the control of the dryer. See, that's a mechanical switch for push start. That one is a timer. You know how long you want it to run. And probably there is a little computer in here somewhere. If you can see right there, there should be a little computer in there for all these. See how all these wire? Pretty simple device. So let's start. So why did I decide to troubleshoot and fix this dryer? The problem I had was the drum is running, but it run for hours, but the clothes never get dry. And I can hear this is a gas dryer, right? So there's a gas line coming in. So trust me, there's a burner back there that come through here. So gas coming in there. This computer will tell the control of the valve, ignite the gas and burn. That way it will, and there's a fan that blow hot air that go from here to here. This is where hot air, you know, from the gas burning, go into the dryer. I will take you to the front and show you where the one that's coming out in the front. And then, you know, your clothes is in the drum over there. So let's go to the front. So as you can see, that's where the hot air coming in to go through your clothes. Is a spin in here, right? Clothes spin in here, hot air coming in, and then exhaust out of here. Where does that go? Let's go to the back. So the hot damn air will come out through this hole. Remember that hole I showed you in the front? We come down here, and this come here and come out to this pipe here. Remember this pipe? This pipe right here. That's it. That's the whole principle of a clothes dryer. Get some hot air, pump through this, go through the drum, and come back out. See how nasty this is, look. See all that stuff coming out I just pull out? So once a year, it's not a bad idea to pull them out and clean the inside, see how nasty the inside is. So let's get to the troubleshoot part. So you see all these wire coming in? There's 3 of these. They call it thermal fuse. There's another fuse right here. That's really a, you know, break the fuse. I think I bought this one. Yeah, all these are thermal fuse. And this guy, if it break, that's why I told you the lint screen in the front. Remember the lint screen I showed you in the front? Keep that clean all the time, because if you block that thing is blocked, it won't be able to come out here. So the heat will build up here, and if it's too hot here, it will blow this fuse to prevent fire. You know, to stop the gas burning, keep burning and start a fire. That's the function of this fuse. All these are measuring the temperature. See, at first it measures the temperature here. There's 2 of them. I don't know how what's the, but you can measure the resistance on these. I will show you how to measure resistance. If any of these fuse, you know, broke off, you will reach 0 ohm. So I mean infinite ohm. I will show you how it look like. All right, let's get the meter. I'm gonna remove this to show you what it look like. I already disconnect the wire. Oh, by the way, be careful when you work in here. A lot of these edges are very sharp, so you might cut yourself. See, there it is, thermal fuse. So let's go read what's the ohm on this. This is a $5 component that will stop your dryer from drying your clothes. So whether this is one of the things you want to check first, the easiest part. And then you can check the ohm on all that stuff. Oh, by the way, look, when you open it up, there's a little manual to show you what part is in here, so you can kind of have a reference for what to look for, you know. Yeah, it's a little manual with all the part components, how everything works. And you can do troubleshooting from using this. So that's why they put it here. It go nowhere. So set your ohm meter to 200 ohm. If you touch the lead, it should read 0. Right now, you have some resistance on the wire, so you're reading 0.7, right? So what is the function of this fuse? This fuse is to keep the continuous flow of electrical current to the system. And if for some reason the burner like kind of keep running and burning and burning and burning, with, you know, when it gets so hot, this fuse will stop the dryer to, you know, catch fire. So it will burn itself out and disconnect, right? So if it's disconnect broke inside, you will see something like this, like infinitives. 1 means infinity. Right now, I instead of 1. Don't think of it. That's infinity. So it's open. When you close, when the fuse is good, it should reach somewhere close to this, like 0.0. Like 0 should be the perfect one is 0, but there's always some kind of resistance. So let's touch this. See how it read 0.9, just a little bit over than, yep, 0.8. Remember, without that fuse is 0.6. Yeah, 0.8, close. So that telling you it's good inside. It's still one piece of fuse back there. If it's too hot, it will burn itself. Then you should, when you touch the terminal, it will read like this, infinity, which means open. Because this is closed, right? Close. And open, infinity, close. So the function of fuse is keep the circuits closed, so the current will keep running through the system. That's it. This $5 part will stop your dryer from drying your clothes. And this is the easiest part to look at. As you can see how I took it out. So just do everything reverse, put it back in, get a new one, put it back in, and your dryer will run like new. Like mine, it's been running for 10 years, haven't break yet. And remember, keep that lint screen clean. Let me show you. This screen clean at all times. See, right now, it's no point of trying to rub it out. It's hard. But maybe 2 load or 3 load, clean it. So always check it before you dry your clothes, before you push that button and run. All right. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye now. Take care.